Hi. I'm recording this from my bedroom and from me having a very slow, low energy rest, recharge Saturday. And I wanted to talk about just where I'm at on my journey, the things I've been thinking about and working on internally. And yeah, I've been thinking a lot about being disabled, neurodivergent, being a person on an alternative path, a path that rejects what society expects of us. And this can be a tough path. And I've been working through a lot of internalized ableism, a lot of shame. And yeah, it's a journey. It's a continuous journey, but I'm really trying to remind myself today that I don't have to squeeze and push myself into boxes that don't fit for me. I go to a really beautiful queer yoga class here in Glasgow, and my teacher was talking about a book they're reading called, I think it's called The Queer Art of Failure. And it's about this notion of, creating your own alternative path, one that suits you, one that nourishes your body, and one where you're not forcing yourself into routines that suit other people and not you. So, yeah, today I woke up feeling really tired. I'm autistic and I've been on a journey for the past. I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old, but I did a lot of masking and suppression of that side of myself, and I've been on a journey for the past couple of years of really accepting that in myself and really learning how to not live in the way that other people expect me to. And so today I woke up feeling really overtired and needed just a day to go really slowly, have very minimal demands. And that can feel really overwhelming sometimes when you're a disabled person to be managing your energy levels all the time. That can be really exhausting and tough, but I was trying to kind of exit this toxic mindset this morning that was telling me that things were bad, and that I needed to be doing more and pushing, and if I did this or that, then I would feel better. But I think the message from the yoga class this week was we are on our own paths, our own timelines, and also we've experienced time very differently when you have less spoons than other people. But I think once you start to accept the fact that you are not going to be lining up to someone else's pace and pace of productivity or achieving all the things you want to achieve at the same rate as other people, I think once you accept you have to do it your own way in a very personalized way that suits you and your body and your needs, you start to stop shaming yourself and you stop trying to pressurize yourself into a box, and actually your body starts to expand. And for me personally, my heart starts to expand and I feel space suddenly, and then energy, because it's a wave of relief of I can do things at my own pace and I can take a nap in the middle of the day, or I can take a whole day to sleep, and it's not seeing that as a bad thing or comparing myself to other people, but actually I'm lucky where I'm in a position where I can listen to my body and respect it. So I've also been thinking about this in relation to energy healing and energy work. And I just wrote an article on Substack called Reiki for Disabilities. and I go into it in more depth here. And for context, if you don't know me, I am a Reiki practitioner, level 3. I initiate people into the Reiki lifestyle. I'm a meditation guide, artist, writer, and I have a huge story of how I came onto this spiritual path, which I'll share in another video. And I have shared just glimpses of this in my Substack writings. For me, my spiritual practice has been a huge part of my life. It's saved my life on at least a couple occasions. Yeah, it's my passion to share energetic practices and wisdom with people. And recently I've been thinking a lot about my disabled communities and how much Reiki and energy healing can assist us on days when we just don't have any energy, we have no spoons left. And it's such a powerful practice because all it takes is one intention, the intention in your head to invite in healing energy. Yeah, I wrote a little bit about this in my article about how when I was a lot younger, I was suffering with a mental illness and I was so depleted. My body was completely depleted and exhausted and undernourished, and that's when I kind of had a bit of an awakening, a spiritual awakening, and something in me knew that even though I was completely void of energy, something in me said, open up to the higher realms, to source, to God, to something higher than you, and let healing energy stream into your body. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to move. You can be in your bed, in your pajamas. You can literally just lay there and be open to receive. And I felt so much healing energy flood into my body for the first time. And yeah, that changed the course of my life. And now I'm really passionate about sharing that with other people. And I wanted to talk a little bit today about one of my offerings, which is called Reiki Boosts. And these are an option for the people who are having the low energy days, are having, maybe you're unwell, you're having a bad mental health day, you're having a bad day, bad day. You don't have anything to give and you just want to receive healing life force energy. So yeah, these are concentrated energies. It's technically a full Reiki session. And if you don't know what Reiki is, I've written a lot about this in my Substack too. But Reiki is a Japanese system of energy healing. And it's completely safe. It's very intuitive. We just stream energy that is all around us back into the body through the hands. And it has so many benefits. And it's so relaxing, and it feels like you're laying in the grass, in the trees, or it feels like you're held in someone's arms. And so yeah, my offering, Reiki Boosts, is where you don't have to pluck up any energy to go on a Zoom call or go to a physical space to receive a healing session. It is where you can be in the comfort of your own home. You can be in your bed, in your pajamas, just laying. All you need to do is lay and be open to receive. I send you a text when I'm starting, and then after 30 minutes, I send you a text when I'm finishing. And I'm in my bedroom or wherever I'm doing it from, sending you Reiki healing energies through activation symbols. And then after we've completed the session, you're free to just chill, nap, do whatever you need to do, and I send you either a message or a voice note explaining the energies that I've picked up on through the session. So yeah, I wanted to share this. This is an option for my communities, for the people who struggle on the daily with a disability or an illness or having a neurodivergent brain. It can be a struggle. It can be a struggle. So, yeah, I wanted to share this with the world. And yeah, and also I'm just sending you love if you're struggling right now. We're truly living in a crazy, chaotic time. So I'm going to be sharing a lot more here. Grounding techniques, guided meditations, ways that we can use energy healing to assist us soothe any areas that need held. So, yeah. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon.